Ooh. Jeez, are we moving or something? Okay, hello everybody. Angus Goss here, also Such Generations. Today we're back in the Pool 2 Workshop, where today we're playing Lethal Lake by Beckeroo. This starting room reminds me of the old Escape from Aperture Part 1. Where you may remember when I was doing the video for that map, I mentioned having lost the original files for that map. Honestly, it wouldn't be that hard to recreate nowadays, but that's not the point. Also, I already redid that. This is one of those static maps. The floor is a bit uneven here. Glass is slacking. So we still have a single portal gun. Okay, stairs. We covered that unevenness. Tiny little hole in the floor so you can see the truss beneath us. That's cute. Actually, there was a secret down there already. Can I? I could just unalive myself here. That's good. Nice glowing fuse box. Nice uneven lighting because the source engine just does that sometimes. Very glowy sign. This pass-through light bridge is the only element according to that sign. Nope. Our cable just broke. It's even connected to something inside that wall that somebody wired. There's a door over there. There's no music, just ambient noise. That's cute. And there's a cable. Here, it's always nice when people do that. I did that once. So that's the exit over there. Yeah, it's very clearly marked. Miss fan. It's partly the texture. It's doing all of the aesthetic work right there, selling the visual to you. Okay, so this is an island sort of thing. There. That is a tiny room up there. This would be an extension of the chamber above it. So there's what would be in a chamber that small. So that satellite dish is implied there's an energy pellet launcher inside the wall, because that's what that model is. Did that giant round duck model always exist? Maybe it did. I don't see that often. So this is for a light bridge when it gets activated. It's activated by that button. So Q comes over there. It's activated from up there. Okay. Do what we can do for now. Is that supposed to be floating? It just kind of floating on a cable. Either it's floating, or that's the most rigid cable ever. It also is also jointing on nothing. Glad I was out here performing sorcery. Sorcery. I get it. No, okay. That's a bad joke. That's right on the button. How convenient. So now we have light bridge. Cross over here. We got the single portal gun. We don't lose a whole lot. That's the thing we can activate. We don't lose a whole lot. We step through the fizzler. So can I just? Okay, no, you've grab protected that. Okay. I wonder if there's a chamber in there, or if it's just all stone and goop. Stone goop's like stone flesh. That one Doctor Who episode. Slight lag spike. Okay. Yeah, that's the exit button. This respawns the cube if you need to do that. Is that? Okay, I just permanently in here now, I guess. Right, but then we can't get the thing. Light bridge. Okay, I don't know how much of that you just got, but I just got a massive lag spike that made me think my computer was going to crash. I don't know what's going on there. It's not really happening right now. Right, I have Blender open, but that's about it. So where were we before that happened? I forgot. We're out here. Wait, there's the thing here. What does this do? Does this lower this glass? Nope. Interesting. Some standard little funk door action. I wonder. I'm gonna do something stupid here. Save right here just in case. Huh? Yeah, okay. If it weren't for the button over there, it would be a soft lock, but it's not. I can get close enough to make it slightly recoil. That's a cool mechanic. Yeah, that's in there. I could shoot on the other side there if I wanted to, jumping off the button. You can see there's a tiny little blip there, where the surface is visible above the top of the glass. But yeah, let's not do that though. Imagine possibly if you stood there long enough, it would respawn on it. It would come out on its own. Yeah, let's just stop farting around. Can I shoot that from in here? I can. Okay. Respawn cube again. Okay. That was relatively simple. I thought we were going to need to use light bridge again, but I guess not. Alright, cool. Is that the end? Is the end how it started? What's that? There's a little speaker up there. Is that room why there was a giant shake when we entered? So is that pipe clipping through the room over there? Kind of looks like it is. I guess if you've zoomed in already. Kind of looks like it's clipping into the blue support beam. Pretty sure it's like not all of it is going in there. That's the thing. Chew. Okay. I just lost thought there for a second. Is that the end? Yeah, that's the end. I just pressed spacebar. If there had been a next map in the queue, that would have just triggered it. That was good. I'll give it a like. Let's read. Right, okay, so Lethal Lake. Treasure Award. Portal mapping in our P-Man Blind Date competition entry by Jackie Boy and Beckeroo. Jackie Boy created the first iteration of the puzzle, adds finishing touches, created the thumbnail. Beckeroo created the bulk of the map, updated the puzzle environment design. Enjoy. I was pointing out the fun puzzle with the light bridge seems underutilized within it. It's supposed to be a puzzle about cube management, yeah. The light bridge was used once. Feels like it could have been used at least a second time. That's where we can press buttons through grading. Yeah, I'm thinking that there is a player clip or some kind in the grading to prevent you from interacting with things through it. Because that is a legit, like... I've forgotten the word. It's a thing you can do. It's not intentional in the game. It's not as you just do it. I remember the most serious extent I've ever seen is in a very old video of Captain Sparkles playing Pool 2 co-op with a friend, and they somehow managed to phase a cube through a grating, do some kind of glitch. I remember that the longest time. Still can't remember the word I was thinking of though. Manipulation, advantage, something like that. Electronic like the gel pipe that had a bent in it. I've never seen gel inside a curved tube before. Was that unique? I know it's a gel tube, but I didn't really remark on it. Some more raised elements, yeah. Did it have a curve? Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah, so it does. Yeah, I was too busy focusing on the puzzle. So you go in the middle of the thing. So the camera there. The camera appears to be on the truss there, and not floating. Hey, hold on. Yeah, it appears to be on the truss here. Interesting. Is that different from what we got in the actual map? Am I hallucinating? Am I? See, this is the end. Am I hallucinating, or is that different? Wait, hold on. I want to go back and look again. Hold on. Okay, right. Yeah, that is different. stuff like that. Like, so you see there, that's the ledge right there. That's where we're looking. Except we're standing over there. You see that? There's nothing behind that. So the gel tube's in the background. Meanwhile, if you look there, the gel tube's in the middle of the chamber. And that is behind, in the back of the chamber, the light bridge configuration. So that changed. So now it's over here. So there must have been a little exploit some kind of done with from that. Interesting. Ooh, it's tube curving through the room though. That's a detail I'd be too annoyed to manage. My tubes always just be straight 90-degree angles. None of this curvy stuff. I wouldn't have the patience to manage that. Fun fact, I have made a map recently that does have a tube that's placed like that. I haven't released a map though. I'm waiting for a good window to release it in. Let's look forward to that. Okay, this is moved over here since the map is posted. It was over here originally, and that camera is still floating. Probably leave a comment about that. And that's the lethal lake down there. It's like, by that logic, many of the chambers have a lethal lake beneath them. Yeah, that's interesting though. Let me just go through the puzzle again here. Do that. Stand over here with the rest perspective now it changed. You see behind there, where the camera's floating now. It's interesting when you notice things like that in maps. Then, boopity boop. This antline slightly offset because of this plate the button's on. Things that are caused by aesthetics, man. Let's do that again. Right, then we go back into the exit. And swoop. Spawn Q. And there we go. Alright then. So I will cut it off right there. Next time, as always, more maps. So until then, my name is Agus Carlos, Awesome Decorations, and I will see you then. Maybe someday I'll say my deviantART username correctly. Thanks for watching.